so you're live on the show. You're live
repeat?
I said you are live on the Reggae Sounds. You are live on the Reggae Sounds Flash show.
Alright, respect.
Okay, so can you please introduce us to my listeners who are listening to the show?
Yeah, this is Nature Ellis, reggae artist out of Jamaica. Born in St. James, the parish of St. James in Jamaica. Mostly live in Kingston. You know what I mean? So, yeah man, Nature Ellis, a reggae artist out of Jamaica. You know what I mean? Yes.
Okay, so how many years have you been on the scene as an artist?
Well, I started, I performed for the first for an audience at age 9 for the first time, and then I kept nurturing my talent, and then in 2002 I won a scholarship in singing and writing songs, and that's when I officially know that this is what I want to do and no turning back. But in 2007, under the Art of Love label, 2 songs was released, 2 videos was shot, and I started to get a lot of local airplays and television reviews, videos, and you know what I mean, locally, and then my songs started to reach cross borders, I mean out of Jamaica as well, and as a result of that I started to tour Europe, went to the USA, toured Australia, Brazil, Canada, you know, just to name a few places.
Okay, so are you being signed to any record label?
Not presently, but I'm associated with 1 or 2 labels that I ask for advice, and we work collaboratively.
Okay. So so far so good in your career as an artist. How many albums do you have so far?
Repeat that question.
I mean, so far so good in your career. How many albums do you have?
Well, I would say I have a whole lot of albums, but most of them not released as yet. But what released, I have Life's Journey, Awaken, Revolution Choice, and I have a pre-release album titled Knowledge as well. So I would say 4 albums.
Okay, so
but and a whole lot of singles released as well. But I have so many albums to release that has a song already, but it's not put out as yet.
Okay. So all these albums, did you feature any other artists? Is there any collaboration with any other artists on your albums?
Well, this album, the first album, which was Life's Journey, I had a collaboration with Gramps Morgan on it. I have collaboration also with an album that even Alba Rosie put out with Alba Rosie, and I have collaborated with Beanie Man. I have collaborated with Ninja Man before as well. These songs are out. You know what I mean? And my latest album now, I have a collaboration with Luciano, which is the Revolution Choice album, my latest album, which went number 1 on the iTunes Top 100 chart, and I got a plaque for it, you know. So good vibe.
Okay, so all these big artists, you feature them on your songs. And if I may ask you, this year, how many songs have you recorded so far as the year just started?
Well, what happened now, I lost track of the amount of songs I've recorded since year starting. I am always in the studio recording. But what I can say, I released 5 music videos since the start of the year. A matter of fact, on the first 5 days of the year, a music video was released. So on the 1st of January, I released a music video. On the 2nd of January, I released another. On the 3rd of January, I released the 3rd video. On the 4th of January, I released a 4th video. And on the 5th of January, I released a 5th video. See? So, I am a workaholic when it comes to music. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, so are you being signed to any record label, or you're an independent artist?
Well, I am an independent artist, but what I do, I am affiliated with other record labels. You know what I mean? That we work very close. You know what I mean? Like we do projects together, for example. But I am Nature Ellis per se is a independent artist right now.
Okay. Okay, so there's a reggae transplant show. We have on the line Nature Ellis live from Jamaica. Which part of the parish am I talking to you from? Which part of the parish?
Yes, I am. I was born in St. James, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in St. James. Montego Bay to be specific, you know. But I live in Kingston for so long, you know what I mean? A lot of people think that I was born in Kingston, but I always say in my interviews that, hey, I was born in St. James. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we are just one Jamaica, you know. It's a small island. And to me, Jamaica is just one big community, you know what I mean? Yeah, because people all over Jamaica is so closer than a lot of them think, you know. We are so much related, you know what I mean? So it's just a small community to I, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have a new song out there, and the song is entitled Karen.
Karen. Yeah, Karen.
Is
Yeah.
Karen your girlfriend or your wife or your? Because I listened to the song, I was like, yo, what a tune, man! Like you have a big message in the song. So how come the song?
Yeah. Well, what happened you know? Sometimes we are in the studio and just inspiration just come. And sometimes a name just come to your mind, you know. It doesn't have to be someone a name that you are familiar with. First regards to within your life or in your personal life. But the inspiration that just flows, that name just comes and it just happens, you know what I mean? So it's just a natural mistake, you know. But someone out there is Karen, and someone out there is Karen's boyfriend or husband, or, you know what I mean? And Karen is someone's wife, you know what I mean? Karen is someone's mother. But you know, at the end of the day, it goes for all the females all over the world, you know what I mean? So whether you name Suzette, Angie, Patsy, Lana, you know, and the list goes on. It's a song for all these wonderful ladies, you know, who when they're not around their partner, miss them.
Okay. So this year, yesterday was a rebel salute. I watched it live through a link that was sent to me by one of my friends in Jamaica, and I was like, "Yo, rebel salute! Have you ever had this opportunity to be on these big stages before?"
Yes, I performed on Rebel Salute some years ago, and it was a great experience. Actually, I perform on all major platforms in Jamaica. All the major shows in Jamaica, I perform on it. Some of them I perform on it one time, some 2 times, some 3 times. You know what I mean? So I'm very familiar to regards to all these shows. I've done all these shows.
Okay.
The biggest shows in Jamaica, I perform on them before.
Okay, so
Yeah.
You mean you've been on all these big stages?
Yeah, it's like speaking of the Reggae Sumfest, Rebel Salute, Sting, you know, just to name a few. I perform on all these shows.
Okay. So you're not being signed to any record label. Are you working with other people too? I mean, to help you build your brand as an artist?
Yes, definitely. I have a lot of great, wonderful people that come along and lend their support. You know, even for example, this female by the name of Raquel, she's the one who came up with this interview that I'm doing now. You know what I mean? So there are people out there who appreciate good music, and you know, they are supportive of good music and they promote good music. And as a result of that, these people are, I would say, they are part of my team. You know what I mean? So well, at that time when people say they are independent artists, it doesn't mean that we don't have a team. But a lot of people, when they say we're independent, we're not signed to a label per se. We would have to go through them to do a certain level of things, you know what I mean, and certain aspects or whatever. But yes, we're independent, but we are not alone. We have very wonderful professional people who assist us from time to time, and some of them are just there constantly because they are in it not just about the hype or whatever, but they are in it because they love to see good music being promoted.
Okay. So, do you have a video on YouTube? If someone want to get your video to watch on the YouTube channel.
Yes, definitely. I have a lot of videos on YouTube. So, but they once you go on YouTube and type in Nature Ellis, you'll see a whole lot of videos pop up. But my personal channel is Nature Ellis Official.
Okay.
But once you go on YouTube and type Nature Ellis, you will see a whole lot of music videos pop up.
Okay. So this year so far so good. Have you done any collaboration with other artists on your upcoming projects?
Well, what happened now? We have some pre-release collabs. You know what I mean? Some collabs that not pre-release. Some collabs that has not been released as yet. But I don't like to talk about the collabs that has not been released as yet because something gotta keep some of these things privately, and so that when it happens, it will actually surprise you. You know what I mean? But I have some collabs that are unreleased with some very major artists as well.
Okay. So, what is the motivation behind Nature Ellis? What's the motivation?
Well, the motivation behind and beside and in front and around Nature Ellis and within I is the love. It's love, love for consciousness, the love for upfulness, the love for equal rights and justice. You know what I mean? Because when you look around, there are so much things to say, so much things to sing about, but we choose to sing about the topics that meant something, you know what I mean? As in topics that can heal the world, instead of destroying the world, topics. Because, Bob Marley, people like Bob Marley, Jacob Miller, Bonnie Wailer, Peter Touch, Jimmy Cliff, Garnet Silk, you know what I mean? And the list goes on, and on. These people have this inspiration, inspiration to use music in a positive way, you know what I mean? So I'm just a part of that tree, and a part of that dream, and a part of that reality as well. You know what I mean? So the motivation is all about, the love for equal rights and justice, and seeing people living in unity, you know what I mean? So that's it. That's what reggae music should be about,
Okay, so can you give out your social media and someone to follow you on the social media platform?
Yes, so YouTube, Nature Ellis Official, Instagram, Official Nature Ellis Music. Let me repeat Instagram again, Official Nature Ellis Music on Instagram. And so Facebook is Andre Nature Ellis.
Okay.
But once you link up on the Instagram, like to contact me personally, you know what I mean? So, certain bookings and dub plates, whatever, you can link up on the Instagram at Official Nature Ellis Music, and you will get a lot of information from there. And you can check out YouTube, as I said before, when you want to check out my music. And all these other platforms, all platforms that sells music, download music, Nature Ellis is on them.
Okay. Sound system culture and dub plate. Have you been doing dub plate for sound system culture thing? Dub plate.
Yeah, man, I've done a lot of dub plate. Dub plate is a very lucrative business, because because I came in the business and I saw people doing dub plates, you know what I mean, from the you know what I mean. So sometimes you know, people have their clashes and it's just lyrical clash, you know what I mean. So we support that. It's not like we don't support violence, but we support what you call it now,
It's a culture thing. Lyrical back to
yeah,
sound man.
yes, you know what I mean. So we support lyrical back. Yeah, and so at the end of the day, yeah, man. So yes, man, it's a good vibe, man. I do a lot of dub plates, and I want to take the time out as well to say thanks to all the sound owners, all the DJs who take the time out to support Nature Ellis. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because it's a movement, and it's very important for us to show gratitude to people who support us, you know. And I want to say respect as well to all the disc jockeys who take the time out to promote Nature Ellis music as well. So respect to every DJ, every sound man, every disc jockey, all the manners, and thanks for supporting Nature Ellis, and please continue to do so.
Yes, sir. So thank you very much for passing through the Reggae Sound Splash show. Yours truly, Djmarleycure, live and direct from Goodiesradio GH. And this is a station that we are transmitting live from Accra, Ghana, Mama, Africa. I hope you could have the chance to come to Ghana to have, massive vibe with us.
Listen, I'm anticipating to come to Ghana. I can't wait. I'm excited, you know what I mean? Because you don't know, you know, once you talk about the motherland, Africa, trust me, I'm looking forward. It's a place I'm longing to be.
Okay. So thank you very much for passing through the Reggae Sound Splash show.
Thank you very much for having me, and respect every time, Djmarleycure.
Original.